self-confidence is another thing, and I've seen it over and over again. And I try to just project what I've learned in the past, and so that I can help them. Throughout my career on a day-to-day basis, it was pretty monotonous. I would wake up in the morning, I would have a relatively small breakfast. I wasn't really big on breakfast, so I would have like a protein shake. And then from that point onwards, I'm getting in the car, I don't listen to music, I don't do anything. I just have the vision of how I expect my day to turn out. I like to kind of foreshadow everything that I want because I'm a control freak, and I want to make sure that I'm the first person at training because that's something that you have control over. Being on time and prompt is something that's just important. It's respectful of myself and the time of others. And when I show up, it's business time. Yeah, I'm gonna smile, we're gonna laugh, but we're gonna work hard. We're gonna bring out the best in everyone around me, and they're gonna help bring out the best in me. We'll go into weight training, following my track and field training, and that point, again, you're constantly challenging yourself. You're constantly trying to bring out the best in yourself. So you have to learn the techniques in weight training because otherwise it could be dangerous. You can injure yourself. So I always paid attention to even everything, any minute detail that could hinder my performance. I tried to be prepared for that. And then, of course, we have treatment. You have to take care of your body. And I know Tiana has talked about it, that we're refined engines. We're Ferraris, and we have to fuel it with the right fuel in order for us to propel ourselves. So I would just go see a chiropractor. I have my massage therapy, and then I'll have me a lunch. I would take a break, and then finally I would go to the pool, put my aqua jogger belt on, and I'll just run in the water. I would do that for 45 minutes, 1 minute easy, 1 minute hard, 15-minute warm up, 15-minute warm down. And by that time, it's dinner time, and you're exhausted by that point. So I just go to bed, wake up, repeat, over and over again. Always give me your best effort. As a professional athlete, one of the goals I set when I was 7 years old was to win an Olympic gold medal. And it manifested, and it came at a very expensive cost. I had to work hard, I had to sacrifice a lot, I had to lose a lot of friends, lose a lot of family members that didn't believe in me. But I was fortunate to have such a great family upbringing from my mother and my father that they told me at a young age that you control your own outcomes. So I narrated it how I wanted it to be. And I controlled that with my efforts every single day. I was a student. Even in high school, I triple jumped for the first time, and I didn't know really the proper technique. So I just went into survival mode, and I read books, and by the third time I did it, I broke the state record. So I think you have to just take that initiative. And my vision was to be the state champion in the long jump, but it never manifested. My vision was to win an NCAA championship, but it never manifested. And I also had a goal to win the Olympic gold medal, and that did manifest. So throughout the process, I had many failures, but I was resilient. I had the no-quit attitude, and ultimately, I landed myself a spot in the Hall of Fame, and I'm grateful for that. I'm excited about my role here as an ambassador at SPIRE because I just love the innovation. I think it's so unique that they bring subject matter experts in and they listen to the values of the students, and they're catering their programs around the students, not what they want, what leadership want, but what's in the best interest of the students. And I think that is just phenomenal to be able to bring in other elite athletes and get their advice on what would be the best practices for programming. And that's something that doesn't really happen very frequently. And I think it's unique that the athletes have every single thing they need here. If they need treatment, they have it. If they need the world-class training room, they have it. World-class facilities, they have it. World-class education, they have it. Innovation, they have it. There's not very much more you can ask for. And with my reach and the relationships that I've built over the years, I know that I can bring a great value for people to come here to Aspire and benefit greatly from it. The advice I would offer to Aspire student athletes is to pursue your goal, give your best effort in everything that you do, not some of the time, but all the time. Become a student of your craft. Whatever you want to do in life is going to require a tremendous amount of research and understanding what are you doing so that you can get to where you want to go. Me personally, as an athlete, I attribute much of my success to me becoming a student and understanding all of those small nuances it's going to take for me to be the best in the world, because that was a personal goal of mine. But throughout the process, you have to tackle all of the small goals. You have to take care of your body. You have to pay attention to your nutrition. You have to learn how to listen and let your ego go. Because when you're younger athletes, you typically feel like you know everything, but the reality is you probably do, but there's a lot more to learn. So just become a student, be open to advice, be open to learning more information, and taking the initiative to build a great foundation for your future.